Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial. My name is Samantha. I am a first year vocational training student in business administration, and today in this video we are going to let's do exercise 04B. In its 5 types using relative reference, functions, variables and other. Let's do it. In case number 1, we are going to work with relative reference, which we already know what they are. This exercise is a little more complex than the previous ones, as this is an invoice, which we have several operations. As we already know, the relative reference are basic operations, addition, subtraction and multiplications. As we can see, we have green input, data, and orange output data. The first thing we have to know how to do is to make an invoice and to know the operation we have to make. In this case, let's start with amount 1. That is multiplying the quantity, in this case is this be the price, is this multiplying intro. And the next thing we have to do is to drag, in this case to drag. Perfect. To calculate the discount rate, we have to multiply, the amount 1 be the 25% discount, and then to able to carry forward we will block the discounting cell, in this case is this C6, intro, and we can drag, in this case we can drag. To calculate the amount 2, is this, what we have to do is a subtraction. In this case we have to subtract the amount 1 minus the discount, in this case is amount minus discount, intro, and we drag. Perfect. Then we have the totals of all the operation of what we have done, in this case the total of the amount 1, in this case the total of the of discount, in this case is this amount 2. Now what we know or taxable, is this is G17, and to calculate the VAT we have to multiply the taxable base by the percentage and we will get the VAT rate, in this case is this, G70 BC7 is this rate of VAT 21%, intro. And to obtain the invoice total, we have to add the taxable base, is this, recording is this, and included the VAT is this, in this case is G70 plus G18, intro, and we obtain the invoice total, is this, one moment, is this. We have finished the operation with case 1. For case 2, we are going to use the functions. In this case, we have used 2 which are the sum function, okay, and the product function. As we already know what operation we have to do in the invoice, okay, as we have used it in the previous case, we are going to do it. To calculate the amount 1, we already know that we have to multiply, okay, and we have used the product function, then we have used the carry forward technique, okay. In this case, product quantity be price, okay, and use the carry format, okay, in this case this. And to calculate the discount, okay, we have also used the product function, as it is a multiplication, and we have done it with the amount 1, okay, in this case is this, for the discount of 25%. And to be able to drag, we have blocked the discount cell. In this case is this, be this, and we drag. To calculate the amount 2, we have done a subtraction, okay, as we know that we have to subtract the discount fee from the amount. In this case, there is no formula for subtraction, but we can use the function sum and white thing, okay, the parentheses specify that we subtract. For example, sum, okay, open parentheses and close parentheses. In this case is this quantity, okay. Delete this, okay, delete and intro. And as we can see, we have used the formula, okay. In my case, I have made the subtraction, and we drag, okay. In this case, we drag. To calculate all the totals, we have used the sum functions, okay. In this case is this, and this, and this. To calculate the amount of VAT, we already know that we have to multiply, and in this case we have used the product function, okay. We have used our taxable base, and we have multiplied it with 21%, and we get the VAT rate, okay. In this case intro, and it is the amount of VAT. And to calculate the invoice total, we have used the sum function, which is the taxable amount plus VAT, okay. In this case is this and this, intro. And we have finished with the second case using functions. For case 3, we are going to use variables that in this case we have had to create, and I have created several that perhaps it was not necessary to create so many, but I have done it in a more extensive and a little more complex way. Here you see the green variables, we are the input variables, okay, and the orange variable, which are the output variables, okay. Now I am going to show you my variables in the name manager, okay. In this case, in formulas and name manager, is this my variables, okay. In this case of the amount one, what we have done, we already know, is to multiply the quantity, okay, be the price, and in this case we have used the product function, and the only thing that we have changed is that we have added the variables that we have created. Okay, in this case is find be price find, okay, and the others are the same product function, okay, with its corresponding variables. We already know that to calculate the discount, okay, amount, we have to multiply amount 1 be the 25% discount. In this case it is these two variables, okay. In this case article 1 be rate is this intro, and the second is the same, okay, and this and this. To calculate the amount 2, what we have done is a subtraction, but we know we can also use the sum function and apply the subtraction to it. In this case we have these two variables, is article 1, okay, is this minus the sum, okay, in this case is this d1, and this is the same, okay, only the variables change, okay, in this case, and this and this. For the totals, okay, in this case this and this, we have used the sum functions, okay, with its respective variable. In this case is sum and amount 1, okay, and this is discount 2, and this sum amount 2. To calculate the amount of VAT, we already know that we have to multiply the taxable base be the percentage. In this case we have the two variables and we have used the product function. In this case is product, the total 1 is this, the variable b VAT is this, the 21%, okay, and intro. And finally, to calculate the total invoice, we have used the function sum with the two variables. In this case is this, total 1 be total VAT is this, and intro. And that's it, we are done with case 3. For case 4, we know that we have to work in the same workbook but in different sheets. We have to separate the input data and the output data. In this case is this, and outcomes is this. We already know that we are going to work with functions, okay. In this case we will use the sum and product function. In this case the first amount, okay, write the product function, okay, and open parentheses, go to the sheet data, okay, and select this range, okay, and close parentheses, intro, and this is the amount 1, okay, and we can apply the drawing text Nick. Okay, in this case we drag. To calculate the discount, we have to use the amount 1 and multiply it by the discount we have. In this case, we have the discount in the data sheet, so we will have to block that cell so that when we drag everything will go well. Okay, in this case, the function product, okay, delete, select the amount 1 and go to the data, okay, and click in the discount rate. Okay, is this block in the this cell. Okay, write the symbol of dollar intro, and that's it. Then all we have to do is simple drag up drop. Okay, in this case, one moment, drag, and perfect. And to calculate the amount 2, we all know that we have to subtract. We can do it in the traditional way or using the function summa. In my case, the traditional. Okay, and we drag. Okay, in this case we drag. And to calculate the total of each item, okay, we already know that we use the sum function. In this case is this, in this case is this, and in this case is this. To calculate the VAT amount, okay, we already know that we have to use the product function, and in this case multiply the taxable base be 21%. Okay, in this case, okay, delete and select the taxable base, okay, and go to the data and select the percentage. In this case, close the parentheses, and finally the invoice total is the sum, o sea, the function sum of the taxable amount plus VAT. And that's all for case 4. For case 5, we already know that we are going to work on different books. In my case, I have divided it into 4 books. We are going to open. Okay, in this case, select this and click on open. As you can see, I have divided the data, okay, into discount and in amount 2, in amount 1 and in amount 2 with the totals. The first thing we are going to do is to start with amount 1, which is the first thing we have to do to be able to calculate the other operation. In this case, okay, let's do the first one. Okay, delete, write the function product, okay, and view, okay, switch windows, go to the book data, okay, in this case select this and close parentheses. Perfect, is this. The first thing we have to do is to unlock the cells to be able to use the drag method. Okay, in this case delete this and delete this intro, okay, and we drag, perfect. And here, okay, we calculate the sum of amount 1 using the sum function. Okay, Now we are going to go to the discount book. Okay, is this, and this is the second operation that we have to carry out. Okay, we know that we are going to use the product function, and in this case we will have to multiply the amount 1 by the discount percentage that we have been given with, in this case we have in the data sheet. Okay, let's do the first one. Okay, in this case is this, delete, write the function product and click on view, switch windows and go to the book amount, select this, okay, semicolon, okay, and view, switch windows, okay, go to the book data, click on the discount rate, okay, write semicolon, okay, and in discount rate and close parentheses. Perfect. The next thing we have to do is to unlock the amount one cell in order to be able to apply the carry forward technique. But in the case of the discount percentage cell, we leave it locked because we want it to be the same. Okay, in this case amount 1, the cell is this. Okay, delete the symbol of dollar intro and withdraw. Okay, perfect. And to calculate the total of the discounts, we have used the function sum. Okay, we already know that amount 2 is amount 1 minus the discount, so let's use a normal subtraction. Okay, delete this and write the symbol equal, go to the view with switch windows. Okay, in this case amount 1, click on here, minus, okay, switch windows, discount, click on here and intro. And to apply the drawing technique, we have to unlock the cell. Okay, in this case is this. Okay, is this, delete the symbol of dollar is this, delete, and this, intro. And now we draw. Okay, in this case we draw. Perfect. And here what we have calculated is the sum of all the amounts too. Okay, intro. To calculate the VAT amount, what we have done is to use the product function, as we have to multiply the taxable base by the VAT percentage. Okay, in this case delete, select the taxable base, semicolon, and switch windows. Okay, go to the book is data and click on rate of VAT. Okay, in the is 21% is this, and close the parentheses, intro, and is this the VAT, the import VAT. Finally, we will calculate the invoice total which is a sum of the taxable amount including VAT. In this case is this and this, intro. And finally we have finished with section 5. Okay, with this exercise. And that's all. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you had enjoyed this video. See you soon. Bye bye.